15 years ago, I was nothing but a fresh-faced kid in high school with the dream in my heart and the belief in my soul that I was born to be a professional wrestler. So senior year, I got trained, I came up with this stupid gimmick called Adam Raw, and for the next decade and a half, I put my body on the line against guys like Michael Strider, Austin Aries, Davey Richards, Matt Sydal, Sabu, Dingo, Gary J, you name a wrestler, and there's a good chance I've been in the ring with them, and an even better chance that I've kicked their ass. I've been put through tables, I've been smashed in the head with chairs, I've been wrapped in barbed wire, I've been beaten, bloody, bruised, I've faced guys that were convicted murderers, and I've been in the ring with dudes that would probably rape their own mothers. But you know what? I always did it, and I did it happily because I believed at the bottom of my heart that you fans cared and you respected what I did. However, that belief changed about 2 years ago at Circus Maximus 2013. That night in the main event, Gary J and I put on a 25-minute war where we covered the ring in thumbtacks, and we left that night with blood on our faces, bruises on our chest, and thumbtacks all over our body. And even though you fans stood and you clapped when the match was over, you proved your hypocrisy the next day, because I didn't get one Facebook message or even one tweet from any of you hypocritical assholes asking how I was doing or how I had been. That's the day that I realized that the fans and even the promoters look at us wrestlers as though we're slaves. You think you're our masters, you treat us like shit, you chew us up like meat, spit us out whenever you're done with it, and you go on to the next match because deep down inside, that's what you think, is that I'm your slave. And let me tell you something. From this point on, I'm not a slave. In fact, I'm taking my slave name Adam Raw and throwing that out the window. From this point on, I'll be known as my real name, which is Adam Castor, and that's Mr. Adam Castor to you all. And I've joined forces with another guy that's been putting his body on the line for a very long time. His name is Mr. Evangelistico, and we've come together to form something we call The Cause. And what The Cause is a union to bring law and order to a place that prides itself on what it calls anarchy. And this weekend in Alton, Illinois, we're gonna make an example out of two guys that completely epitomize lawlessness and savagery in the Viking War Party. So boys, this Friday, be ready, because Mr. Evangelistico and I are bringing our rule book, and we're gonna make sure that you're gonna learn how to do things fair and square, because if not, we'll fight violence with violence if we have to, but when that night is done, we will beat you and we will set an example out of you, because we are the cause. We write the rules, and the rest of you better follow.